My name is Tessa Grady. I'm 28, living alone in a tiny Chicago apartment. 3 weeks ago, I drove 4 hours to my parents' place for what my mother called our early Christmas family dinner, even though it was Thanksgiving. It's easier, she'd insisted. Everyone's off. I almost turned around twice, but guilt kept my hands steady on the wheel. I arrived with a homemade pumpkin pie and a smile I didn't feel. Dinner was a blur of football noise and people talking over each other. I could still taste cranberry on my tongue. When the plates were cleared, Mom stood and clapped like she was running a show. She produced a bag of wrapped gifts and started passing them out. Dad got a new golf shirt, Uncle Wade got expensive wine. My sisters, Brooke and Lila, got bracelets and a spa certificate. They laughed, thanked her, hugged her. I waited because there had to be something for me too. The bag went empty. Mom still hadn't looked at me. "Is there one for me?" I asked as lightly as I could. She didn't blink. "Be grateful you can sit here," she said. Uncle Wade added, "Be glad we still remember your name." The table erupted. My face went hot, but I nodded once. Good to know. I left early, drove back to Chicago in the dark, and decided something was going to change. At home, I dropped my keys on the counter, shoved the pumpkin pie into the trash, and slid down to the kitchen floor with my phone in my hand, staring at the screen like it might tell me how to stop needing them. Back in Chicago, I stared at the family group chat with my thumbs poised to explode. I could already hear them. Dramatic, humorless, can't take a joke. So I called my best friend, Marin. She answered fast. I told her everything. Mom's gift parade, the line about being grateful to sit there, Uncle Wade making my name a punchline. Marin exhaled and said, "Tessa, that's not a joke, that's contempt." While she stayed on the phone, I opened my banking app and scrolled. The numbers looked like a private diary. Mom's yoga studio, Dad's streaming bundle, the Prime plan with half my relatives on it, last-minute tickets for Brooke, gas money for Lila, dinners I'd covered because I made more. Each charge had a memory attached, and every memory ended with me swallowing my anger. "What if you stop paying?" Marin said. "No announcement, just stop." That weekend, I sat at my kitchen table with a legal pad and made a list of every auto pay and every "I'll pay you back." Then I started clicking. Cancel, remove card, turn off renewal, confirmation emails stacked up like tiny doors shutting. Monday, Mom called, furious that her gym card declined. Dad texted that the TV demanded an update. The group chat swelled with sermons about loyalty. I muted it. Marin sent a screenshot. Brooke's story, black background, white text. Some people cut off blood over money. Relatives applauded loudly. So I pulled 5 years of transactions, built a spreadsheet, and emailed it with one sentence. Please look at who's been taking care of whom. 2 Saturdays later, my buzzer screamed. Through the intercom, Mom sang, "Honey, open up, we brought gifts." I didn't buzz them in. I stood behind my door with the deadbolt thrown, perfectly still. "Tessa," Mom called, "we drove all this way, we brought you something." Through the peephole, I saw her clutching a glossy gift bag, Dad beside her, jaw set. "I'm not doing this," I said. "Leave." Her tone snapped. "After what you did, canceling things without warning, sending that disgusting email?" "The email with receipts?" I asked. "The ones you've been happy to use." Dad leaned close. "Open up. We're family." Thanksgiving flashed. Laughter at my name, Mom telling me to be grateful for a chair. My hand tightened around my phone. "Family doesn't make you beg for a seat," I said. "Family doesn't spend you, then call it love." Mom knocked harder, the bag crinkling. "You wanted presents, didn't you? Attention?" "I wanted an apology," I said. "And respect." Dad's voice dropped into command. "This ends now. You're coming home for Christmas." "No," I said loud and clean. "You don't get to order me." I called building security. When the guard arrived, Mom tried to sob. Dad tried to argue. The guard looked past their story and at my locked door. "She asked you to leave," he said. "You leave." They rode the elevator down in silence. I waited until the lobby door clicked shut before I let my shoulders shake. That night, I emailed management for a no trespass notice, blocked a few numbers, and booked my first therapy appointment. I ate takeout with Marin, watched dumb movies, and for the first time the quiet didn't feel like punishment. It felt like space.